Hello, welcome back to Cooking with Sollywood. Today we're going to make one of my own favorite recipes. I've been making it for years. I think I created it. Probably got some inspiration off the internet somewhere. This is mine, my tortellini soup. Let's go give it a try. These are all the ingredients that you'll be using. I'm going to start with chopped garlic and chopped up onion. Cut it whatever way you want. Stewed tomatoes. Make sure it's stewed tomatoes, not ordinary canned tomatoes or even fresh tomatoes, because you'll get totally different flavor. Frozen spinach. Doesn't have to be frozen, it can be fresh. I just happen to have it. And of course, tortellini. And this here is chicken broth. You can use vegetable broth or even just water if you hate flavor. To begin, we're going to get our margarine, butter, whatever else, whatever kind of chemical you want to throw in right now. Oil, it doesn't matter. I like butter. Actually, this is margarine. I don't even know what this is. Garlic. Toss it in there. Onions. I have cut them all thin in julienne style. We're going to do it like that. Once your onions are all starting to get all transparent and garlic is stinking up your apartment, add your tomatoes. You don't even need a spoon to stir. You can just like shake the pot. There we go. Let that simmer. Actually, what I like to do at this point, my scissors, because I'm lazy to cut the tomatoes beforehand, but you can see the tomatoes are kind of large. Just chop them up. This, cooking for lazy people. Don't use cutting boards, use scissors in the pot. Cut that big onion too. It's alright, my scissors are mostly clean. I wash them every now and then. Tomatoes are great at fighting cancer. They have lots of anti-carcinogen properties. So eat all the pizza that you can, because you won't get cancer that way. This is the part where I would add the chicken broth. Accidentally deleted that video. It's gone. Add chicken broth now. Fill your pot about 3/4 of the way. Roughly. That's about what I did a little too much. Alright, once this has been simmering for 10 minutes, add your tortellini noodles and hope you do not overflow your pot. That's alright.
And then they're what?
You can pre-cook them if you want, but it really doesn't matter. This is much easier. 10 more minutes. Last thing we're going to do is add the spinach. Tortellini is pretty much cooked, almost spilling out of the pot. You really don't have to put that much chicken broth. I got carried away. Spinach. This is actually easier if it's fresh, so you don't get these weird blocks that you have to stir around, but let it melt. It's almost delicious. It might take like 2 minutes. Here's how it looks after the spinach is added. I've added some salt. No, I didn't add salt. I added pepper. Added pepper and some other seasonings. You don't have to do that. Add whatever spices you want to it. It's just about done. I'm going to show you how to plate it in just a second, which will be actually like a second because I can edit it that way. The final thing we need to do is take our Parmesan cheese, fresh stuff, our fancy cooking microplane thing. Just top that off with a whole bunch of fresh Parmesan cheese. You can use the grated stuff if you hate food. This is better. There you have it. That's my recipe for tortellini soup. It's easy to make, it's good for you, and everybody loves it. I've never had anyone try this thing where they thought, bleh. It's never going to happen because it's delicious. If you want to keep learning how to make delicious food from me, because I make delicious food, click subscribe and keep watching.